Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
Let's start out in the Pacific Ocean, where Typhoon Mawa continues to churn very close to Guam on what is now Thursday morning for them. So we're getting new daylight of this typhoon that is churning up winds the equivalent of Category 4 strength hurricanes, 150 mile per hour sustained winds. The eye of this storm last night for folks in Guam passed just north of the island, which is right there. So a significant weather event ongoing for folks in Guam. Meanwhile, in the Atlantic, there is an area that the National Hurricane Center is monitoring for potential cyclone development over the next 7 days, but it's a very low chance, only a 10% chance that it actually becomes something tropical in nature as we head into Memorial Day weekend. Having said that, there is going to be a developing system here that could affect our Memorial Day weekend in Alabama a little bit. I'll explain in just a few minutes. As for right now, we are dry on 31 Triple Doppler. It is going to stay that way through this evening. A little warmer as a result, with temperatures in the low 80s around the Rocket City. Humidity is not bad today. Dew points in the mid 50s at this hour. That's where they are likely to stay for the rest of the day today. Temperatures this evening down to the 70s by 7 o'clock. Eventually will fall to the upper 50s overnight tonight. Tomorrow looking very similar to today. A sunny morning, partly cloudy afternoon. The wide majority of us are going to stay dry tomorrow. It might just be a degree or two warmer tomorrow compared to today, with a high of 83 in Scottsboro, 84 in Hazel Green, 83 in Rogersville, and 84 tomorrow afternoon around Cherokee. Future radar the next few days looks like this for your Thursday. Again, a sunny start to the day. A few pop-up showers primarily in Middle Tennessee. Tomorrow afternoon, likely to fizzle as they try to cross the border into Alabama. So those of us in Alabama are likely in store for another quiet day on Thursday. Friday, a slightly better chance at pop-up showers and storms in the afternoon. As you can see, it does not look terribly widespread, but we'll at least have that chance in a few spots across the Tennessee Valley on Friday afternoon, possibly lingering into Friday evening as well. Looking ahead to the holiday weekend, I mentioned there is possible development that the Hurricane Center is watching in the Atlantic. It's going to be low pressure that starts off near the Florida, Georgia, and Carolina coasts. That's going to be moving inland over the holiday weekend. So there's going to be this big shield of rain that tries to make it to Alabama over the weekend. The best chance of that happening is going to be on Sunday morning, primarily in northeast Alabama. Those of us farther to the west likely avoid that rain. Your best chance of rain in the shoals is actually going to be on Saturday afternoon, where we get a couple of those pop-up storms. As we get to Memorial Day, that area of low pressure will then skirt back to the east, likely taking most of the rain with it. So the wide majority of us in North Alabama likely dry and a little warmer by Memorial Day. We are going to dip down to the 70s on Saturday and Sunday, though. So an unusually somewhat coolish Memorial Day weekend, at least to start. It won't be terribly humid at all either. Yeah. And as we head toward next week, those temperatures are climbing fast. A lot of 90s coming our way by the tail end of next week.
Loving this low humidity.
We're easing into summer.
Yeah,
I like this.
Very much so. Yeah, usually Memorial Day is when we start to crank it up a little bit.